Hiya, I'm Chris Parkin. I'm here today to zero this Hawke Vantage 30 wide-angle rifle scope. This is a 1 to 4 times magnification rifle scope, particularly suited to driven game and things like wild boar. It has a 24mm objective lens, which gives you a great compromise between compact size and field of view. Parallax is fixed at 91 meters or 100 yards, which is great for a fit and forget scope you don't need to mess about with. At 1 times magnification, you won't notice any parallax issues, and even dialed up to 4 times, if you have to take a longer shot, it's still not going to cause any concern regardless of target range. The 24mm objective lens gives a great balance between field of view and keeping the scope compact for a very dynamic rifle fit. The L4A reticle is illuminated and can be selected in either green or red for the centre dot, with 5 intensity levels to suit the background conditions and the game you're likely to be tracking onto. The optical system features 11 layers of multi-coating, which is a great balance for light transmission versus the price of the scope overall. The scope is waterproof, shockproof and nitrogen purged. It's rated for any calibre, and of course the big game cartridges you've usually got quite a lot of recoil with, so 90mm of eye relief keeps your eye well spaced away from the ocular lens. Sharp reticle pictures available with this fast focus eyepiece on the ocular body. Zeroing the scope involves spinning off these capped dials, and you have half-inch clicks at 100 yards. The quality of the threads, the machining and the anodizing on items like this is something I actually look at because I think it's indicative of machining standards overall. Similarly, the finish on the aluminium tubes, I like a smooth finish. I don't like it when it picks up the dust from your skin. These are very smooth, well anodized, and are going to last a long time without ever looking scruffy. The scope has 90mm of eye relief, but more crucially, the eye box itself around that 90mm dimension is quite versatile. In those situations where you're shooting and you can't have the time to get in the perfect position, you might be shooting uphill or downhill, or in this case, with a mismounted rifle on driven game, movement around that eye box still allows you to see a perfect field of view with no vignettes creeping in at the sides. Factors like this are something that suits this scope perfectly to the driven game environment. The etched L4A reticle shows heavier arms at 3, 6 and 9 o'clock on a standard crosshair, but the centre dot, which floats, is illuminated in green or red in 5 intensity settings of your choice. It's a really nice reticle design for driven game. It's simple, effective, and there's no clutter to intervene in your smooth alignment on the game. Having the reticle in the second focal plane means it's fixed in size and it won't appear larger or smaller as you go through the zoom range of the rifle scope. Both the objective lens and ocular lens have got threading around them for addition of eye cups or other accessories you might want to add. The Vantage from Hawke is robust, versatile and affordable. It's a great entry into a driven bore rifle scope. It does everything it needs to do with no excessive bells and whistles that you don't actually need.